Hey family, this is the son of the light, as we may know. I am here because it's my time to be here. We learn not to judge. We learn not to put too much understanding on things. But I'm here to tell you a little about me. The sun. My awakening and why I'm here at this point in time. When I was a baby, my mom and daddy left me, couldn't take care of me, I would imagine. So they gave me up at 2 years old. And growing up through life, I always wondered, why did they never come? As the time proceeds, I turned 15. And I decided to leave home at 15 years old. Not knowing, I embraced the life of we call living. And let's just say that was an experience for me because nothing was what I wanted. I wanted a family. I wanted things normal people had, but I didn't have it. And I always got mad at God growing up. Why? Why not me? Why do I have to be so separated to the point that you have to just take everything from me? Why? As time proceeds, I turned 30 years old. And when I turned 30, I came across a life-shaking change, if you may call it. 1 second. Gotta get my chakras right. And I was losing things that I couldn't bear to lose. I lost grandfather. I lost a brother, 30 days apart from each other. Girlfriend left and she was pregnant, and let's just say we didn't have the baby. So a lot of things happened at this time. And I was trying to find ways to deal with my hurt, my pain. I had 2 cars, a house, a job, money, but none of that wasn't keeping me happy for some reason. None of it was. And I got to the point that I was so low on myself that I actually wanted to take my own life. I didn't see no existence of my life living because I lost everything. Everything left me, and I didn't understand why my life is steady just not for me. So I finally decided to surrender, is what most will call it. And in my surrendering state, it was me giving up on myself. It was me giving up on my life. It was me wanting to end my own life. I wanted to not live. I did not want it to have no existence no more. And I went inside my house when I got home. And as I'm walking in, I'm crying because I'm at the point where I'm bold enough to just go through with it now. And not having nobody around me at the time, it was just me. And I finally went inside and I cried and I fell on the floor and I surrendered and I said, Jesus, please save me, crying. And I told him, I said, you say you love me, but why do you not save me? Why do you leave me like this? Why did you create me? I'm crying, and all my emotions and all my feelings, I'm totally a mess. And 5 minutes went through, and the word is the way I'm gonna say it, because I couldn't even find a word in a human mouth or a dictionary to even stand up to what I'm about to tell you. So as I'm on the floor, my face on the floor, face down to the floor, crying, something inside me said, get up. Sit up. So I sit up. And I sit up, I get on my knees. So I heard I heard this inside of me, and it came from within me, but it came from all around me as well. It said, sit up. So I sit up, and I started praying, because I can actually hear it. And as I'm praying, the brightest light came to me, way brighter than the sun that ever can can shine. Because I can look the sun in his face and perceive it. It's I don't know. It's like I'm one with it now. It's like it don't hurt my eyes. I can actually adjust to the sunlight now and soak it in. So that's a beautiful thing. But this light was so powerful and so great and so holy that with my eyes closed, my head bowed, the bright light was so bright that I still couldn't look at it with my eyes closed. Pigeon trying to wake up. Y'all know what that is. Well, let's just say I do. And the light was so bright that I feared it. I feared it because it was something that it was unknown. No matter how much I thought I knew, it was still unknown to me to see this, to feel this. And when it came, I couldn't tell where it was, left, right, or where it was. All I know, it was all over me and all around me. And like I said, it scared me because I never experienced this before. And so as my heart starting to get, I would say, fearful, this great light spoke, and it said, do not fear me. I am who you call. I am here for you. I have come to save you. As that part was spoken to my heart and to my spirit, a great peace came over my life. Y'all hear the Snoop Dogg? A great peace came over me that I couldn't even explain. The joy of laughter, crying at the same time. What made sense about how can I cry and laugh at the same time? And after I'm trying to understand, like, what is this? Knowing that I know what it is. As humans, we try to make sense of everything, and as we find out, there's so much more to learn. So that's my Snoop. So as time goes by, I become so obsessed with knowing at this point, because as this great light spoke to me, I started to feel my third eye. I started feeling something between my eyebrows, and it was itself making itself known to me, to the all. And next thing I remember is my crown chakra just started vibrating, starting to feel, what's the word, weird. There's no other word I could put for it. And next thing I knew, I felt plugs from my brain get pulled out and get plugged back up into another part of my brain. I literally feel this happening to me. And after I noticed, Snoop Dogg's coming around, y'all. So as it happened, I am in total belief, because I'm in total shock to believe that I'm actually feeling what I'm feeling, seeing this, not even seeing it, but spiritual seeing this, but I'm feeling this, and I'm just overwhelmed by this glory. What is this? And I just came to the sense of, I have to know. If I don't know, I want to know, and I have to know. If I don't know it, I'm gonna find out to know it. And if I find out to know it, I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna learn more. It's a constant, like I had to. It's like it was me recognizing something about something that I couldn't understand. A name couldn't even, the dictionary couldn't even come up with a name for it at this point. Still at this age, I still don't have a word for it. They call it all kind of things. But as I know, it's just as is, as I am. So, long story to keep it going, and to kind of wrap this up, I don't want to make my first one too long, but this is my story to know me. And this is how I became known to know. I studied for like 3 to 4 or 5, maybe 5 hours straight. I studied straight. I couldn't, it's just like I became obsessed with just gotta know. I have to know. I have to know. And like I said, if I don't know, I'm gonna find out. I have to know. I have to. After 4 hours, maybe 5, the great light said, rest now. Because knowing at this time, my brain was starting to kind of hurt, but I'm steady going in for it because I just couldn't stop. And he told me, he's like, rest now. So I did. And after I rest, I woke up the next day thinking that I was going to wake up the same day. No, I woke up the next day. I was tired. And after I woke up, when I opened the door to look outside, the colors of everything was enhanced. Everything was enhanced. Every color was modified. Every color was bolder. The spirit was in the air was more heavy. Everything was glowing. Everything was glowing. And I thought I died and went to heaven. And as I'm looking out, I walked outside, as I'm, walking around outside in my front porch, I'm looking around the world like I never ever been here before. And how beautiful the colors are. Like, this is my first time seeing color for the first time. And truthfully told, that's how it is. It's like you first seeing color for the first time. And you are shocked at this color, like, why is it so bright, and how could it be so beautiful? How? How all of a sudden this color is 5 times, well, fuck it, 20 times enhanced than it once was ever before. And I couldn't explain it. All I know is I was witnessing it, as this human right here is now. And I started to notice I have skin on me. I know that sounds weird, but if you ever went through this, you understand. I noticed I had skin. I looked at my hand like I never noticed that. I never knew that my skin was so beautiful, or I have skin on my body. Like I never noticed like myself. And so I'm staring at my hand, staring at the world. At the time, I didn't know nothing about no spiritual awakening. I never heard of it, to be honest. I never heard of it. And it was shocking to me because I didn't understand why I was feeling this. So, long story short, because I don't want to, create or crack no, let's just say I don't want to tell too much. And that day changed my life forever. 2 years ago. I have been different ever since that day. And it's been 2 years, and every day has been different. I mean, every day has been changed after that day. Every day was different. It was about God more than anything. It was about knowledge. It was about coming to find out, what am I? What is my existence at this point? Because I grew up with no family. I grew up with no mom, no dad. So I grew up on the street, and it's like, all of a sudden, I find something that I found it. I found it. And so after that point, after I found what I was looking for, and that was being saved, the anointing came over my life. That little glow, that little, not little, ain't nothing little about this. Everything is different. Mostly, I am aware, and I am here. So, I love you, and talk to you later. Bye.